Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here and we've never met, then hello, how are you? It's nice to meet you, I hope you stay. Today is the start of week 3 of Vlogmas. It is Monday the 18th of December. I have done a lot of cleaning and a little bit of redecorating today that I will show you guys momentarily, but I was about to pot up this pothos plant and I was like, oh God, I feel bad not showing them. So I'm just gonna show you what I'm doing repotting this pothos plant that actually goes in the living room. We got the lights all set up in there today to where they're turning on, and I thought I might as well go ahead and repot some of them because most of those are just in potting soil that has become quite hydrophobic because I was on a terrible watering schedule. So I need to fix my watering schedule, and I thought if I'm gonna fix it, I might as well give them new soil and bigger containers. So let me show you what I'm doing. This is the pothos plant. And this is the pot that it came out of. You can see that its roots had gone all the way down to the very bottom. This is a fairly shallow container, and this was only a very small propagation when I put it in there, so that's why I went ahead and put it in something shallow. And this is the container that it is about to go in. You know, that doesn't seem that much bigger. Let me see if I have another one. This one's definitely wider, but it's not any taller. We also have these containers, which are about the same width as this one, but much taller. And I think that might be what we have to go for. But that's okay anyway, because these kind of trailing plants, if I put it directly in the center, it'll still be just barely over the edge, but it's also going to probably grow a lot quicker with its own grow light, as well as new soil that has more nutrients in it. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in this pot. Well, I forgot to continue filming, but I repotted that pothos that I just showed you, as well as my bigger pothos from the living room. I took it all out and separated it by the root, put some of them back, and then I put some of them into the propagation station. So we've got 14 little pothos starts, and I'm about to hack down this plant. This coleus has been in this pot for close to a year now, I'm pretty sure, and it is just starting to get really scraggly in the middle, so I'm just going to cut it all down and propagate all of it. So I'll set you guys up for a time lapse of chopping it. Quite a few propagations off of this plant, took the root ball out and got as much soil off of it as I could, and then repotted it in the same pot with new soil. Here are some coleus propagations that I already had going in water and had roots already, so I went ahead and put them in a pot. I watered these spider plant little babies, and they're making nice little roots for me. They're just sitting in a shallow container with some water. Here are quite a few of the propagations that I just took off of the coleus. Here is the propagation station. We've got all pothos down here. Some have 2, some have 1. I think one of them has 3. This middle shelf just has 2 coleus, and this top shelf this one has 2 mint in it, this one has 1, and this one has 2 mint in it, and then each of these have 2 coleus up at the top. Oh, I haven't showed this to you guys yet. This is where I put my 2 little Christmas trees that I bought at Walmart, and it's not lighting up very well right now because my kitchen light is on, but there are lights inside of this. Hi, Christmas kitty. So in here we have my new light fully set up over this pothos, coleus, that's sedum, more pothos, and more coleus. I just removed all of these from this pot and repotted them in the same pot. There was plenty of room for the roots after I repotted. It just needed a few less plants, and that's where all the propagations came from. 2 whole vines like this got chopped up into the amount of propagations that you saw. This plant looks sad, but it just needs water. This sedum is very happy out here, and it was even happy in there. This coleus, doing good, does need some water, but not limp or anything. And then this is what I repotted. This is the one that was in the smaller container. And I also, I forgot to dust this leaf. And I also added 1 little propagation that had rooted itself from this plant. So mostly what I was trying to do was get more leaves up at the top because the top was just looking so bare, and there were a lot of roots that just didn't need to be there. Meaning there were a lot of roots that, due to the previous way where I had taken vines like this and spiraled them around on the top of the container to have them grow roots and hopefully leaves, and they grew roots, just not leaves. So I had to go ahead and cut those off, but that's fine because each one that I put in there had its own set of fairly decent roots. Some were a little bit short, not quite as many as I wanted, but all of them had enough that I'm confident they will live perfectly fine in there, and they are now in soil that has more nutrition. It is mostly potting soil with it's probably 1/4 compost that I have outside, the same compost that I put on my outdoor garden. So hopefully all those plants will be doing great. Oh, so I also told you that I did some redecorating, and I'm about to show you that. Over here in front of my bathroom, these 2 pictures and these 2 pictures were already here, but these 2 pictures were over on a different wall, and this was where this is, and this was right up here where these are. So I have taken those 2 and split them apart, put that one obviously on that wall and that one here, and then just went ahead and did a matching vertical kind of thing going on with all the pictures. And I had to do that because on this wall above our couch, we now have kitty shelves. His kitty tower was right here previously, but it was just really ripped up and tattered, and I would have had to reupholster the entire thing in order for it to look nice again. So we have gone for shelves. They are pretty sturdy. A lot of them have studs, but the ones that aren't in studs have drywall anchors in them, so they're all, like, that one's not in a stud, but it's sturdy. On these shelves is like a kind of felt-ish feeling pad that is so that it's not slick. And then the stairs are wrapped in this basically juke twine that's for them to like scratch on. It's like scratching post material. So we've got 1 step up next to the couch. So he's basically supposed to go from the couch or from the stairs onto here. And then this kind of angled step that he could stretch on or use as a step in case he needed to get to there if it was too far away. And then another step, and then into the bridge. Now, he doesn't love it yet. He's barely been on it. I put him on the bridge and he stayed up there for a couple minutes, and I put him on this shelf and he stayed there for maybe a full minute. The only thing that we're thinking about maybe changing is if we take this stair and put it where this gap is instead, then it would be easier for him to go through, it would be easier for him to go on top of this stair and through here, because that's a small space for now. So we might just move this a little bit closer to there, and we might move this down lower, and then the poster would go with it, because I kind of wanted the poster to be his backdrop. Like, I have a cat in the grounds of Hogwarts, basically. But he doesn't seem to be a fan of heights, and that's pretty tall. It's taller than me, actually. I'm 5'7", so that's at least 5 feet 8 inches up in the air. So yeah, that might come down a little bit, and then this stair may shift, but this is basically how we want it. The maximum amount of time that my phone is currently letting me record for is 4 minutes and 14 seconds. I can see it right here on the screen. So I'm now having to move some videos from my phone to my Chromebook, from my Chromebook to my, to my USB drive. And I have to do that through Bluetooth because no matter what I've tried multiple times with 2 different laptops, my phone being plugged in with a cord to the laptop will not let it send pictures. Like, it'll plug in, it'll be like connected, and I'll try to send some pictures and be like disconnected. Then I have to disconnect it and replug it back in, and it'll connect for a few minutes, and then it'll just disconnect itself. So I've learned to just use Nearby Share with Bluetooth to send my videos to my Chromebook and then move them from the Chromebook to the hard drive. But the difficult thing is, if my video is more than 10 minutes long, then I have to move them individually. And it takes, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes to move one 10-minute long video from my phone to the computer. So it's tedious. It's a tedious process. and my phone is filling up a lot quicker now that I am doing these Vlogmas videos because I'm recording a lot more. So this is the third time this week. Well, no, this is the third time in the last 2 weeks that I've had to move pictures and videos from my phone to the computer. In fact, I've moved over 1,000 photos just from Japan to my Chromebook. Probably more than 1,000. I probably took 1,000 just at the wedding ceremony itself, let alone the rest of the 8 days that I was in Japan. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna watch YouTube videos while I do it because it's tedious. Like I said, I might up-pot some more things or start some seeds or something. If I do, I'll show them to you after I'm done. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Good morning, everybody. Today is the 19th. It is Tuesday. It is a payday, so today has already been a busy morning. Took a shower, had to go to the grocery store, came back and cooked breakfast, took care of all my pets and all that kind of thing. Now I'm outside with the hose to water the plants in the garden and check on everything because it got down to, I think, 24 degrees last night. So I'm going to show you what happened. So basically everything in here is good. All of the stuff that I had out here is frost hardy. This is broccoli and lettuce. This is cabbage, broccoli, and lettuce. This is kale, cabbage, bok choy, and lettuce. This is sprouting broccolis, bok choys, and lettuces. These over here, this is a tiny little spinach. These ones are cilantro. These are pansies. And this is a spinach. So the only one that got a little too cold was this artichoke, and the very exterior leaves are unhappy, but it was also closest to the door, which I left open. I have some more artichokes started inside, and these still have vigor in the middle, so I'm not terribly worried, but I'm a little sad that I forgot to bring those in. Okay, everybody, so I got all of those plants watered and checked on everything. The only things that had any sort of problem were those artichokes. All of the strawberries and broccolis and everything outside, all doing perfectly fine. Everything didn't care, even though it was 24 degrees, I think, 25, 4-ish. The low estimated was 23, but I don't think it got quite that cold, but it was cold. After I took care of all the plants and animals and everything at the house, we got into the vehicle, obviously, and had to drive around our town a little bit and do some errands. It's our payday, so I had to cash my check from work and all that good jazz. Now we are 45 to 50 minutes away from where we live, because the closest bank that we are willing to use is this far away. I live in the middle of nowhere, so that's that. After the bank, we're going to go a little bit back towards where we live to go to Walmart and the grocery store and the dollar store and do shopping for my house. So I don't know how much of that I'll record because my love is with me and he doesn't like to be on camera. As well as I don't know how well I can do recording in public. So I'll see you guys soon, definitely later today, because there is quite a bit of gardening that I would like to do, and maybe I'll give you a time lapse of me putting all my groceries away, because I don't know about you guys, but I always think that's satisfying. So I'll see you soon. What's up, guys? I've been back home for a few hours now. We decided not to do the food shopping today because my love wasn't feeling so good, as well as it is crazy shopping right now because Christmas is in a week. So I went to the grocery store after we got back and now am currently making chicken tacos for dinner. I just wanted to take a minute while I had the time to open my advent calendar and also show you this. Look at this kitty sleeping in the grow tent. Koshka kitty baby. What are you doing? Yeah? You sleeping in the sunlight? You're so cute. Alright, advent calendar. Today is the 19th, so we need to open 17, 18, and 19. '17 is Goblin Gaillardia. Perennial flower. Those are pretty. I like those. I'm happy with that. The 18th is Serrano chilies. Ooh, I didn't have any of those. I love Serrano chilies. I'm making Mexican food for dinner right now. I wish they were already grown. And 19. Is Seashell Blend Cosmos. I also didn't have any Cosmos, and those are really pretty, so I'm happy about those also. Oh guys, in the time that it took us to open this advent calendar, Kashka thought he was sneaky and got right back in the tent. You're not sneaky. You're a little chunk. Not sneaky at all. What's up, everyone? It is now Tuesday. My love is at work on a day that he's not usually at work, so I have borrowed my mom's car and I'm going to go do the food shopping. We didn't do it yesterday and now I get to do it alone. So I just finished up doing the dishes from last night's dinner, and then I watered these. I watered these down here, and since you've last seen them, the cilantro in 2 containers have sprouted. This seed cap has fallen off, but it doesn't look like the sprout is happy. And then these 2 have gotten their seeds off. And these 2 small spinaches have sprouted. So hopefully all hope is not lost. I'm happy that I got this many. Last time I planted 4 rows just like this, and I only got 1 spinach to sprout. So 5 is better than 1. I don't know about you guys, but I don't tend to wear real pants if I'm just at home all day, so I have brushed my hair and put on real pants, and we are now headed out to go grocery shopping. I'm gonna stop at the gas station before we go, and maybe I'll record something while I'm there. I'm so happy that I don't have to drive that giant truck in the big town. It's not even a big town, there's only like 10,000 people, but in the bigger town with the Walmart, I am not a large enough person to be driving that large of a truck, so thank you to my mother for letting me borrow her vehicle. Also, our truck is having problems anyway, so that's not helpful regardless. My friend who lives in the town that I have to drive to go shopping has a 13-year-old golden retriever who was living his last happy day today. Sadly, he has an appointment at the vet at 4 o'clock for his own good. Honestly, he can't stand anymore and can't walk. He can basically only raise his head to eat. So I always called him Chicken Strip, and when I went to the gas station, I got some chicken strips to bring to him as a treat. And I was just stopped at a train, but now I gotta go, so bye. Okay guys, I got done at Walmart, bought all of the things that I needed, and then went to the meat market because its meat is way better and very decently priced, even in comparison to Walmart and cheaper options. Traditionally cheaper options, I mean. They're not even cheaper for me here. I just pulled over in a church parking lot to update you guys, and now I am headed home for the day. Good morning guys, how's it going? If you can hear that sizzling noise, it's because I'm making breakfast in my Eskimo hoodie. It's actually just basically a hoodie and a blanket and a robe mixed together. It's just a giant fuzzy with a pocket hoodie thing. It's really nice actually. I got it from Walmart for like $20. One of the best $20 I've ever spent. But this morning I've just been making breakfast right now while my love bug is running an errand for work. And I thought we could open the advent calendar because today is going to be the last day of my advent calendar, as it only went to 20 days. So here's mine. And do number 20. It's Incredible Swirl Coreopsis. Michelle grows these, but I don't think I've ever grown them. So that will be fun. Now I'll have to take all of these out, not right this second, but at some point, and show you everything that came in so we can just look at it all together. And right under here is my mom's advent calendar, which she's opened quite a few of at this point. So she's gotten Mentos, hairspray, dry shampoo, Frosted Flakes, icebreakers, Juicy Juice, a Slurpee, a V8, which I then promptly bopped her on the forehead and told her she could have had a V8, pastel pencils, guacamole, honey, raisins, almonds. Oh, this is a gold one. I didn't notice before, but a gold almonds, that means it's rare. $13 is Jolly Ranchers. $14 is Pringles. $15 is Belvita Blueberry Biscuits. $16 Sunny D. $17 Reese's Pieces. $18 is Foundation. $19 Drumstick Squishies. And that's all of them that she has opened. She came over on the 19th, so she has 20 through 24 left to do. And I'll show you those when she opens them. A lot of these things that I put into the propagation station are starting to root out. You can see how the little root nodes are getting a lot larger on all of this coleus. As I expected, the coleus came first. This mint has roots on it, but it already had roots on it when I put it in there, so I'm not sure how much of those have actually grown. And then the pothos basically looks the same. Hopefully this right here, that little bump thing, will turn into a root. Same with these ones. Well, hello again, humans. I am home on my lunch break, and we are about to water the garden. Hey everyone, today's Thursday and I just got home from work. Now I am making dinner. I'm making chicken with lobster and ricotta ravioli and broccoli. So maybe I'll record a little bit of me cooking. Don't you worry, we are going to compost these broccoli stems. I got all the broccoli chopped up. Raviolis are open. And the chicken is cooking. And the water is boiling. So as soon as the chicken is done, I'll wipe out this pan and cook the broccoli in this same pan. And when the broccoli goes in, I'll also put the pasta in, so that it'll all be done basically at the same time. And I'm just watching Only Murders in the Building while I cook. Good morning, guys, and happy Friday. I am home alone, taking care of the animals, making breakfast. My love already went to work. It is just past 8 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't go to sleep until almost 4 o'clock in the morning because we stayed awake until 3:30 playing Dungeons and Dragons. So, I'm tired today. But let's get some stuff done. Go outside, buddy. Come here. Come here. I'm loving how these lights look. Makes the whole vibe in the living room different. It's fantastic. It started raining at 2 o'clock in the morning, but now it is almost 9 o'clock and the sun is starting to come out and the garden just has dew all over it. I guess rain, dew, water, everything is wet. But I really, really love the feel and look of the garden on these mornings. Just I don't know, maybe I'm crazy and nobody else really thinks that's pretty, but I just really love the way that all of the water drops look sitting on the plants in the morning, especially in this kind of light when it's like gray out. What's up, guys? It's the end of the day and I am now off of work, but I did do a little Christmas project while I was at work and then transported it back home, so we're about to put that. Here is what I did while at work. I went ahead and wrapped everything so that I could just place it nicely, beautifully under the tree, but first I'll have to fix the tree skirt because this little punk loves to play in it and roll all around and make it look bad. So I'll fix that. Okay, this is as fixed as it's going to get for now, but it's about to be covered with presents anyway, so we'll just get them in there. It'll be fine. I actually really like how this one turned out with the little overlapping wrapping paper in the middle. I put different little cute names on all of my Love Bugs presents. So this one says, "Just my BB." I always try to do the bigger ones first, so that's why that one went like that. And we need some different colors, so we'll take this one. This one's from my dad. And I wrapped these, well, but they go in, and I didn't wrap those, but these go into stockings, so I'm just gonna drop them in there. No, I'm not. I don't want my stockings to stretch, and they're not gonna fit in there perfect, and it's gonna be hard for me to put them in there anyway. So I'm just gonna put them down here with the other gifts for now. There we go. We've got presents under the tree. So cute. I told you guys we had D&D game night last night, and our friends who host had some gifts for us. So they got this for my love bug. It's a little board game, card game called Here to Slay, and that looks super adorable. Don't know anything about it, so please don't ask. Then she got me a Harry Potter Wizard's chess set. Are you kidding? It's hard to get open, so give me a sec. So you open it, and it comes with these special fancy little bags for the pieces to stay in. And they're actually like nicely made, heavy plastic with super fine detail. This, if you know Harry Potter, this is the one that they have to fight in the movie, who like drops his sword, and yeah, that's so cool. this guy. I didn't notice he doesn't have a face. It's kind of creepy. We've got the famous little pawns. They're so cute. So now I might actually be inclined to play chess. I do like chess, I just don't usually play, and I'm not very good at it. But if I can play wizard's chess... Are you kidding me? I'll for sure play wizard's chess. And she also got me a little hourglass, but I already put it away, so I'll show it to you. But it is in glass, in a lit cabinet, so I don't know how good it'll look, but it's just a metal hourglass with quartz crystal as the sand. So here it is. So this hourglass my love bug already had. It's actually magnetic, and that sand in it is some kind of metal that like gets drawn, so when you flip it over it piles up like really crystally. I don't know, it's weird. And this is the one that my friend just got me. Wow, this glass looks dirty in camera. It's actually very heavy. All of the black is made out of metal, the clear glass is actually glass, and then like I said, the white sand is quartz crystal. Pothos plant seems like it's already grown multiple inches since I put it in here. I don't know if it actually has, or if I'm just a little bit crazy, or if it's both, but you can see this like separation that's happening right there. That's where it'll separate from itself, and this piece that's gonna separate will turn into a new leaf. So it is that time of week again where I get off work at 8 p.m. and then I come home and take care of the animals, get everything ready for dinner, and then I go to work with my love bug whenever I'm done and stay there overnight. But today is a little bit different because I've been borrowing my mom's car for the last few days, so I'm actually going to be home getting things ready until 9 p.m. when I have to go pick her up from work. She's then gonna drop me off at my love bug's work. Then I'm gonna make dinner there and do the whole nighttime routine and sleep, and when I wake up I'm basically gonna come right back home. So I just got dinner together. It's in this bag. We're gonna have breaded pork chops with cheddar broccoli rice and corn. Taka is outside. Koshka is happily playing with his mouse after I fed him and gave him water. Oh, Koshka actually got onto his top shelf the day before yesterday, and then got onto his bridge last night, and he was there for multiple hours. So I guess he likes his bridge now. That's a good thing though. Maybe we won't have to move it. We are still going to move that one step because I've noticed multiple times that it's a little bit difficult for him to get his fat head through that space. But I think we can leave the bridge as tall as it is and he won't have an issue. So that'll be really cool. Time to turn off all of the grow lights. Right there you can see the light reflecting off of the door. And I just press this button that says manual, which is the manual shut off or whatever is plugged in on that side of the power strip. And it turns off. And now the light's off. And then over here with this one, it doesn't have a timer on it, so I just straight up unplug it. So I just come over here and I leave this fan going on all the time unless I'm in here for a long period of time talking to you guys because it is loud. It looks like Yoma needs some water in this bowl and he might be hungry, so we'll see. Alright. I got some more water. Hi Yoma. What are you doing, bud? Are you hungry? Let's get you some food. Yes, I do feed him live mealworms. So, well, they're superworms actually, so if you don't want to see that, now's your time to go. Get it, bud. Yeah! You get it. Nom, nom, nom. Nom, nom. You want another one? You a hungry guy today? You shedded not that long ago, so I know you're hungry. Yeah, oh, get it. That was a good one, bud. Yeah. Now you're a happy guy. Alright. Good night, bud. He usually doesn't eat 3. Like, even if I put a third one in there, he usually just doesn't eat it. I guess I'll offer him another one, but usually he only eats 2 at a time. He doesn't seem to want it anyway. So, we'll just put him back in the container. Since I do have to pick my mom up tonight, I have to leave home in about 25 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and stay here, and I'm gonna try and get some of these dirty dishes clean before I head out. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay, I got most of the dishes done, minus some lids to Tupperware and 1 pot. And it's time to go pick up Mom from work. What's up, everyone? It's Alex at work. I just thought my lunch looked really yummy, and I wanted to show you. And I am going to be watching an episode of Only Murders in the Building while I eat this sandwich. This is mayonnaise, mustard, Cajun turkey, provolone cheese, avocado, tomato, salt, and pepper on a white Walmart sandwich roll thing. And this is tomato soup. Don't make tomato soup with water. That's a disgrace. Do a can of milk instead. You'll love me for it. Okay, bye. What is up, everyone? It is now, I don't know, 8:30 on Saturday night. Finally home from work with my love bug, and I'm currently doing laundry. Love actually went out to go see his friend for a few minutes while I get some of the housework done so that he is not in my way. Tonight we are making broccoli gnocchi with steak for dinner, and I will be starting that shortly. The steak is thawing right now. I really need to get better about thawing out my meat in the morning so that I don't have to quick thaw it in water before I cook. But you know, here we are, so life happens. While the steak is thawing and the clothes are washing, I thought I could show you a few things that I bought the past couple days. Turn off the fan. Oh, I'm a little warm in this Eskimo thing. I'm gonna open the window in here. All right, I changed out of my hoodie blanket robe thing because I started to sweat so fast. So I opened this window and changed out of that, and I'm feeling a bit better. I'm now wearing industrial cobras and some green palm leaf shorts. Do I match? No. Do I care? Also no. On Wednesday, I went to Dollar General to get other things, and I somehow, I don't know how, ended up in the seasonal aisle where the Christmas decorations are 50% off and the spring decorations are starting to come out. And there were a couple spring decorations that are just so cute and were affordable enough even at full price that I had to get them. Here's my little bag. I love these so much, you guys. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's a little ceramic mushroom. It's so cute. So this one is blue, and the blue looks much more dusty in real life than in the camera. It looks darker in the camera. But here's a little mushroom, right? This one was $1 for ceramic? That's pretty good. Come on. Then, a bigger mushroom. So I got a little blue one and a big green one, and the big ones are $3. So $4 for these two little ceramic mushrooms. Absolutely. there was these colors and a pink one, and each color comes in both sizes, so hopefully I can have one of each size in each color. So this is what I got that first day. Now today, I went to the dollar store, and all of the holiday stuff was still 50% off, but they must have pulled some holiday decoration from some different area that I hadn't seen, because this was on sale. And there was a green one too. I almost got both, but I didn't figure I needed both. Maybe if the green one's still there next time I go, I'll buy it. Its original price was $8, and the sign in the aisle said all holiday decor 50% off. So I had the lady ring it up, and it rang up as $8, and I was like, oh, never mind, I don't want that. The sign in that aisle said that all the holiday decor was 50% off, and she said, oh, I haven't even been down that aisle, let me fix that for you, and just like typed in her little manager's code and made it $4. So I paid $4 for this. You might be thinking, well, what the heck are those little balls on it? But it lights up. And if you look at it just straight from the front, it doesn't look like all of them are lit, but when you turn it, they are all lit. It's just because of what the little bumps are made out of. They kind of emanate the light at only straight on angles. But I'm sure in the dark, it'll look perfectly fine. So like, look, that top one is yellow and lit. And then as soon as I turn it like that, it doesn't look lit anymore. And I think that's a little weird, but when matched with my other Christmas lights and decorations and stuff, this is so cute, guys. It's got just a little switch at the bottom, and you can unscrew it so that you can replace your battery. $4. Now, am I gonna go back and buy a green one? Yeah, probably. Am I gonna get another white one if they still have some? Yeah, also probably. So I got this today, and then 2 more things. And you shouldn't be surprised, because it's more mushrooms. So I got the small green one and the small pink one. So now I just need the large pink one, the large blue one, and I'll have one in each size of every color. So like I said, these were $1. So now I have a total of 4 mushrooms. Those are so cute. Oh my goodness. So I have a total of 4 mushrooms, soon to be 6. Because those are so adorable, guys. I am absolutely in love with these. You don't even understand. They are hollow, but I don't care. They're so nice. And this looks more like tan in the video. Maybe it's because I'm backlit a little. I'm not sure. I'll turn you around and show you these with the other side of the... There we go. That looks much more pink now. So this is the big green one, little green one, blue and pink, and then the little Christmas tree. I love them so much. So all of these things only costed me $10. $10 for all of this stuff here on the table. That's a pretty good deal considering all of this is still brand new. Love that. I really thought that I had somewhat of a handle on the spider mites in my grow tent, but it turns out I don't. So I'm about to douse everything in the grow tent with neem oil and wipe it down with my microfiber gloves, because look at this. I looked in there and this is the first thing I saw. You guys see, yeah, those webs and those tiny little speckles. Each one of those little specks is a spider mite. And this is like the worst plant to have them because of the way it unfurls. How in here it's all like twisted together, and this one is not even all the way open. That means they're inside of there, and that sucks. So I'm about to clean every single one of these leaves, front, back, and top to bottom. So that's fun. Oh, and it's also on my fig tree in there. I don't know if you can see it from here, but in the little curved bits of the leaves, like right there above my finger, that's web, and right there, that's web. So I'll be working on those. Okay, I cleaned all the leaves on the peace lily and the fig tree, and I now have one of the Sugar Rush peach peppers out, and I'm going to give them a second haircut because the first haircut I gave, they still had all these peppers, so I'm actually going to remove all the peppers off and then cut off every leaf that isn't brand new. So over here I have the peace lily, the fig tree, which now doesn't have any webs on it, and then I doused these two blueberry plants with the neem oil also. I'm not going to rub every single leaf on these ones because the spider mites don't tend to care for these as much, but I did douse them down, so if there was any on there, hopefully they're dead. Hopefully I can get a rain on this soon because I really want to sell plants at the Tulip Festival, but I would feel bad selling plants that I know have spider mites on them, so my goal is to clean these plants twice a week for the next few weeks and then remove them all from the grow tent and disinfect the grow tent itself just in case they're on the walls or something in there. So that I can grow plants and feel good about selling them. Alright, I have harvested all of the peppers and given these plants a haircut, only leaving the new leaves that they've grown since the last haircut. And I've removed a ton of little buds that will turn into peppers if I leave them on there. But I don't want them to start growing peppers yet. I want them to continue focusing on their foliage growth. Here's the other one. Got the two blueberries, the canna lily, and the fig tree. So in here, I'll just need to spray down and wipe the, are they leaves? Branches? I don't know if they're leaves or branches, but I'll need to wipe down the cactus. It's an aloe vera. And then I'll spray these down here, because last time I had spinach and had a spider mite problem, it loved the spinach. They loved the spinach. And then I'll still need to, I'm going to get rid of this lettuce, and then I'll need to clean all these three plants. Even though I don't see any spider mite activity on any of them. This ponytail palm would be difficult to clean if they did actually get in there, but I don't see any. The only one maybe that has a few is this bamboo. But I will get them off there. We'll get this under control. It is a little bit past 11 p.m. and me and my love bug are both terribly tired. So it is time for me to go to bed. I'm going to leave the vlog off here so that I can edit it just before I go to sleep and set it to upload in the morning. So I really appreciate you guys watching, and I had a lot of fun shooting this vlog. I will be filming another vlog for the end of December that will post next Sunday, and hopefully I will get a gardening video out before then also. So I hope you guys are liking the content. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next one.